Hey guys, another Throwback Thursday. This time around I have another Reebok box and many of you probably don't even recognize the box style, but these were kind of middle of the 2000s up to the late 2000s design with a Reebok in the Vector and with a big gray Vector on top of it. These actually I bought around beginning of 2008. The model is 2007, 2008, so about 7, 8 years ago. And let me show you what it is. I'm sure a lot of you have not even heard of it or seen it, so it might be interesting for you. So the model is called the Pump Trail Stopper in the black, red, silver, and gray colorway. Made for trail running. It's a runner, but also features pump. So interesting about Reebok around that time. Actually, you can see the paper. It's even with the Reebok Outperform written all over it. Interesting around that time, Reebok were trying to make a big push on the pump again, sort of riding the smaller hype they had with the first retros of the Omni Light and the D-Time, and obviously it didn't work that well. A lot of people slept on most of the models. Luckily for me, I was able to grab a lot of those beautiful new creations they made around that time and kept them DS, so I can show it to you now, guys. So as you can see, this is one of very interesting, very industrial and rugged looking sneaker, using these RBK abbreviation similar to many other models around that time. Reebok were kind of shortening their name. It has trail right here on the tongue. The interesting mesh, sort of a double layer mesh. There's a red mesh underneath and then another black netting sort of mesh on top of it. A lot of reflective material on those two stripes here. The one that runs across from the toe box to the tongue. Of course, one on the back with the RBK as well. The cushioning system here is the DMX foam. Unfortunately, not the full-blown old-style DMX, but they're still pretty comfortable and soft, in my modest opinion. They have very interesting sort of rubberized overlay textures right here. Panels. Those panels are reminding me, for those of you that know the Foamposite that Nike has, similar, very similar material to that. On the toe itself, they have this this is sort of a leather that it's covered with rubber texture on it. It's very interesting for additional toe protector. And as you can see, RBK right here on the toe, that it's sort of a different style twisted to the medial side. Sort of the same coloring on the inside on the medial. Very nice and grippy outsole with the premier grip technology they have. Have this plastic TPU shank to prevent your foot for lateral and medial twists, so keep you steady on the ground. And the best thing about this shoe, let me show you, is of course the pump. So as you can see, they had this smaller logo that says the pump, featured on a lot of models, and a lot of those I have actually. And the pump is just working amazingly great, just like back in the old days. So let me, and by the way, it's placed right here on the heel. A very interesting touch. A lot of sneakers again around that time had that same touch. Very different than the old style. So when I pump it, you can actually see the chamber expanding inside. It's working perfectly well. Now you can see how puffy this collar chamber is. So the pump chamber goes around your Achilles to provide better comfort and fit on the back side. So now you actually can see it deflating when I press the release valve. Let me hold it better a little bit. So yeah, these have an amazing pump, works great, provides extra comfort. Let me see if I can pull the insole out, show you this performance insole they have. With a little sticker here, I don't know what's the sticker for, but anyway, it's the a little bit thicker, nicer insole. Definitely a shoe that I liked a lot when I saw them when they first released. And I'm sure not a lot of people know or seen before. Here's the label right here, the old style. Unfortunately, I cannot read the code of those old ones, and I don't know what exact production date is. The tone itself, it's not a full tone, it's completely attached to the, let me see if I can show it to kind of the inner sort of upper of the shoe, but it's all one piece, and it's kind of a leather right here, maybe to kind of help you with if you run in the rain or something on the trail and not get more water inside here, maybe, I don't know, but I assume this is the idea. It's not a full detached ton and kind of holds itself up. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool model. I think this industrial look definitely works for it. This whole combination of black, red, and silver, it's kind of cool. And I mean, if you pull this kind of model today, I'm sure a lot of people would be wondering what is that, and you know, how'd you get it and all that. So it's definitely one of my rarest pieces that not a lot of people have seen. And by the way, here the DMX foam branding is also reflective. So yeah, that's it's another addition for the Throwback Thursday, guys. The model is the Pump Trail Stopper from 2007, 2008. And that's about it. For more sneaker news, reviews, and history articles, head over to collectivekicks.com. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more new stuff coming out, vintage sneakers, and a lot of kicks that I have in my collection, so stay tuned. Thank you guys, and you have a wonderful day.